Are we back to the prison? Whoa, what? What's going on? Do I keep... Oh, shit.
The game ends with this eerie premonition of what's going to happen next in Coda's life. The solution to social anxiety, to fears of having to perform and having to chase success, the answer for Coda is to withdraw, to hide himself away. Which is what leads to scenarios like the stairs that slowed you down several games ago, where it just becomes harder and harder to access Coda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating. He just keeps backing away from possible connections to anyone other than himself. And to be honest, I didn't consider it very healthy when I first played this game. You know, it looked to me like he was trying to justify the idea of just disconnecting yourself from the world. And that wasn't what I wanted for him or for his games. Because I feel like a lot of his games are inviting me to connect with this person, to bring him closer.
That is...
But what can you do? After this, Coda went off and took another 5 months to make a new game.
Mobius trip. To play this game properly, you must keep your eyes closed. What? Okay, closing my eyes. How? How am I even supposed to play? What do I even say? I can't even see. Like what's going on? Fuck it, I'm opening my eyes. Well, what the fuck is this shit? What is that a door? Help, I'm blind. Is this like Star Trek? Oh my god. Oh. Were these guys?
You should probably open your eyes if you haven't already. It's pretty much impossible to solve otherwise. And there is a solution, by the way.
There is a solution. Oh no. I gotta save the... Someone talk to me. God. I gotta save the... I need to save... Truth. The only way to stop it is to speak to someone that is honest. Who is honest here? Blind. Are you honest? Your research. Isn't truth basically the honest though? I am bursting with creative energy. Okay. Oh no, it's getting to us. Talk to me. No. That's pretty much who I was. That guy is just like giving up on everything. That guy over there. Man. I can't keep making any of these. Ooh. That's the truth.
Like I said, I was getting concerned. First off, he's never been this explicit in his work about exactly what he's thinking. So where's that coming from? But then even weirder, his work has potentially stopped being an outlet for him. Not like he's having trouble iterating on ideas, but he literally just can't think of new ideas anymore.
Dang.
And in person, he was being a lot more distant than usual. Like, you know how sometimes a person will just deflect anything that you say in order to keep themselves disconnected all the time? It was that kind of thing. Here was the point in my relationship with Coda where I really started to wonder if he needed my help in some way.
Yeah, this is like almost
His games are going to get more
the point
desperate
of
from here on out. After this game, it's almost 6 months before he finishes something new.
It's almost like kind of depressed, like he's going through some depression kind of thing. What is this? Where does this island come from? I'ma jump off. Aw, I can't jump off. Dang it. How lovely. It's been a long time since I talked to anyone. What's wrong? You look lost. Well, yeah, there's only one thing right here. Is it you that's talking to me? Is it you? Talk to me. Why is the music like that? Nah, bruh. This engine that tried to protect me, it isn't far. What? Whoa, more trees.
If the last game featured Coda talking explicitly about his creative frustrations, this one turns it up to 11. Now, put yourself in my shoes playing this. Here's a friend whose work is exhibiting signs of struggle, frustration, anxiety, depression, even. And yet, still, he keeps making games. He keeps throwing himself into the grinder even when he clearly doesn't have the energy for it anymore. Why? What is it for? Because from my perspective at the time and just what I knew of him, this was a result of how isolated he was. He was in his own little bubble, just sitting at his computer all day, not really showing these games to anyone, not releasing them onto the internet, and so he didn't have anyone outside of himself to connect with. He had no outlet to ground himself on.
Now you have to first close door. Now you open the switch here. Yeah, bruh.
You can't talk yourself out of loneliness. It doesn't work that way. You can't be the one writing both the questions and the answers. Then there's no movement. Then there's no
lonely.
circulation. If all of your anxieties are being channeled into your work, then if the work ever fails, you have no backup and you're just going to crash.
What is this? What? Who's crying? Who's crying? What? Whoa. Why? Yeah. What's going on? Don't worry about it. Just keep talking. Keep saying the creation is easy. Oh. Is this like denial?
Seeing this game at the time
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Really unhealthy to me. I was watching him do this to himself, and I hated it. I hated seeing him so trapped. It's like video games are not worth this amount of suffering. This is someone I really cared about. And I used to get so much joy out of seeing him create. For him to suddenly become angry and frustrated like this, it was the worst thing for me.
What? The walls are crumbling.
I don't know.
Hulk
This is what I
smash.
felt at the time. I don't know.
I would be
how
saved by
else.
my word. Oh, dang.
I wanted it to stop more than anything. I had never felt so rotten. I needed more than I had ever needed anything for this to stop.
Why is she what?
But it didn't stop. After finishing this one, Coda takes another 7 months and comes up with a new game.
What's going on? Like, yeah, I'm the one, basically, what the creator of this game, not like the creator of the Stanley Parable. We're basically him right now, and we're playing the games of Coda. Yeah, we're playing the games of Coda. And all of it, it's like, I guess, different. I intend to be brutal. Yes. Yes. One more thing you should know about the machine. Ooh, it calls itself Coda. Oh, whoa. Hello. Hi, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, My next album is gonna come out in 2 months. It's gonna be called Fire Spit Fire. I'm not even a rapper. Be sure, shenanidudes. We're all shenanidudes. This is how it's gonna be like when we're famous, Paula. It's gonna be like. Everyone's gonna be looking at us with boxes in their heads because it's all shame. Just kidding. Yeah, Coda is the programmer, and he sent these games to the
And of course,
to the guy.
machine.
How could we possibly go back to trusting you to do this job? I've been so alone. Alone. Na 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 na. I've seen the thing you fear. I'll apologize to them. No problem. I got you, bruh. Coda, open. Oh, what? What? Shenanidudes! Shenanidudes! My followers! Make sure you guys subscribe to Shenanidudes. www.youtube.com/c/shenanidudesplays. Don't forget to watch our shit. Yeah. Yes. Subscribe. Yeah. 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 The machine. We'll find a way to live without it. You will be Sparta. Let us pay retribution. Follow me. We will destroy everything that the machine has created. I am Sparta. Oh, the machine's gone. Oh, whoa, we're back here. Soaring, flying. Whoa. Oh. This is not good. What's going on? Oh, whoa. What? Coda. Oh. Ooh. This is giving me goosebumps. What the hell? Whoa. What the hell? What the fuck?
So now the work is becoming self-destructive.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, at the time that I first played this game, shortly after he made it, here's what
Anger?
I'm thinking to myself. I'm thinking that Code is stuck in his own head, and that it's having a very negative effect on him, and that all he needs to do is just start showing his work to people, to get some actual feedback on his games. It might get him out of isolation. And so, as I'm thinking this, I realize that I could be the one to initiate it. Because it would never occur to Coda to start actively soliciting feedback, so what if I did it for it? If he could see the difference it would make to have more actual conversations with other human beings, would that bring him out of his mental spiral? Would it give him confidence in himself? Would it bring meaning back into his work?
Ah. This is getting deep, bruh. I'm guessing this is like each of the like eventually he kept getting depressed, even more depressed. Like the stages of depression. Dang. It is oh.
So I started showing Coda's work to people. I took this one, and the islands which you just played, the theater, the notes, the house cleaning game, and some of the prison escape games. I brought them to people that I knew and trusted. I asked their opinions. And the great part is that they really loved his game. You know, the point of it all was just to give him some external reference point, but they genuinely loved his work. There was nothing for him to be afraid of.
Whoa. But we were the machine all along. We are the machine. We are the machinists. Put down your weapon. How do... Okay. How do we put down the weapon? Crouch? Nope. Do we shoot him? Oh no!
Can you see why I felt like this was the right thing to do? Because it's the thing that I always feel like I need. To be told that my work is good. That I am good. When someone really connects with a thing that I've made, when they see themselves purely in my work, there's nothing that feels better. And I got to give that very same feeling to my friend. I did something... I really felt like I'd done something good. Like I was a good person. I felt like there was a friend who was in trouble and was unhappy and maybe didn't like themselves, and I could fix it. If I could give him this gift, maybe I could fix the problem. When they told me how much they enjoyed his games, it was the best feeling. It was the absolute best feeling. It made me feel so happy. So beautifully, beautifully happy.
That is... Whoa, okay.
So anyway, Coda finishes this game, and then really he just kind of takes off for a while. So this is June of 2011, and I didn't hear anything from him for several weeks, I guess. And
Hopefully
so out of
he's
nowhere,
okay.
one day I get an email, and it's got a private link to a new game of Coda's. This one is called The Tower, and to my knowledge, it's the last game that Coda ever made. So let's take a look.
The last game. What does he mean by that? The Tower.
And this is where I have trouble saying anything meaningful about Coda's work. Because more than anything else, the tower just feels distant. It feels like it's trying to distance itself from the world. It's a very cold game.
Whoa. Mordor. Time to kill Sauron. Time to kill Sauron. Here we come. I'll stab you in the back, Sauron. Oh, hello.
This room actually has a maze in it.
Whoa.
Except that all the walls of the maze are invisible. And then every time you touch one of the walls, there's this awful flashing and noise. So the experience is really miserable. The game goes beyond not being meant to be played. It actually seems to despise the player for trying to play it at all. But I do want to show you the rest of the levels, so when you're ready to continue, press enter and I'll put a bridge over the maze.
Oh man, I want to see the maze, how it looks like. Oh, dang.
And to be fair, it's not like this is the first game that's needed some modification to be playable. Like the house cleaning game. You know, that one used to actually loop the cleaning chores and you just cleaned a house forever. I had to cut it off so that you could exit the house and the game would actually end. But that game had an idea that it was actually trying to communicate. What's the deeper idea behind the invisible maze?
And this thing, what the fuck is this shit?
The only way past this challenge is to randomly guess the 6-digit code. Like the invisible maze, it's frustrating to me, because it's the opposite of everything else that Coda has made. It doesn't encourage thought or engagement. It doesn't ask anything of me, except a lot of my time. If I could have reached him during this time, then maybe I could have asked him, but I couldn't. I still don't really understand why this is here.
This is
I'll put
pretty
the
much
code
the
on the
code.
ground for you here, though, so that we can move on.
Nah, this is the code. I know the code. This is the code. 15, 16, 17. 15. 16. Dang it. 16. 17, right? I guess this is like the kind of frustrations that people like game developers go through when people don't like their work. And it's kind of sad. Like, I feel for you game developers now. Not like I don't before, but come on, there are some other games that is just like...
The switch to open this door is actually on the other side of the door, meaning that it's literally impossible to solve from this side. So even if you somehow brute forced your way through the first 2 challenges, and you got to this point, there's actually just no way to progress. And it's scary for me, the idea of Coda cutting himself off entirely, just saying, you know, that's it, that's the end of the conversation, not giving me any way to fix the problem. I feel like a failure, I guess, when I can't fix the problem. But I can open this door for you, so let me do that.
Wow. Holy crap.
Was I a failure for not understanding this game? I mean, I don't know why I would be. It's not like everything needs to have a solution, but I feel it somehow. I feel like I failed, and I don't understand why. I remember, it's June of 2011. I'm playing this for the very first time, and as I'm playing, I'm thinking to myself, I don't know this person. I have no idea who this person is.
The mind of Sasuke.
It wasn't the guy I knew, it wasn't my friend. I had come to so many conclusions from looking at all of his work up to this point, and then suddenly none of them... I had been trying to, though. That was the thing. For years I was trying to get to know him, to understand who he actually was and what he stood for. I asked him so many times to please just tell me what his games mean to him. I asked him please to tell me what the 3 dots mean.
Yeah,
And
the
he
3
wouldn't.
dots. Yeah, what the hell do those 3 dots mean? Like, I saw them. Like, what? Wait.
I just felt so strongly that if I could have connected with him, that if I could have somehow made his work my own, that I would finally be once and for all happy. It was that I needed to see myself in someone else. I needed to be someone other than me. But he stopped and left, and it felt somehow like I had failed.
I guess it's because he wasn't able to understand how Coda felt.
Where did I screw up?
Dear Davy, thank you for your interest in my games. I need to ask you not to speak to me anymore. What?
I'm the reason that you stopped making games, aren't I?
What?
It's because of what I did. I poisoned it for you.
How's it going, Anthony? Welcome to this live stream. Oh my god. So, we were the reason he went through all this? What? It was me?
I don't think I ever told you this, but when I took your work and I was showing it to people, it actually felt... it felt as though I were responsible for something important and valuable.
I wonder at times whether you think I am making these games for you. What? What's that? Yeah, it's been a while, Tony. You've so infected my
And
personal space.
The people who played them, they treated me like I was important. They really listened and cared about what I had to say. Even though I was
Oh.
showing your work, it was... I felt good about myself. Finally. For a moment, while I had that, I liked myself.
So Davey basically just like leached off or something? Like, oh, so to make himself feel better, if there was an answer, a meeting, would it make you happier? Would you stop taking my games and showing them to people against my wishes? Giving them something that is not yours to give? Violating the boundary that keeps me safe? Would you stop changing my games? Stop adding lampposts to them? Huh.